Most people love to see a good film, whether it's the biggest blockbuster of the year or something a little less well known, let's say. Whatever it is, you usually know what you're going to see when you buy the ticket. But what if you got the chance to go to a film where you had no clue what the film was about, or who's in it, or who's directed by, or absolutely nothing? Well, it turns out that today, this very day, Saturday, you'll be able to do just that. Stuart Brennan is the director of the Hidden Film Festival, and he's here to tell us all about it. Stuart, hopefully you're here on the other end of the line. Good evening, or good morning, whatever it is, 12 minutes past 10. What's the Hidden Film Festival anyway?
Good morning. It's a unique concept. This is it's going to be premiering in Dublin today, the worldwide premiere, and it's basically a festival where the audience turn up not knowing what they're going to see, and they're going to have an interactive experience where after each film that they see, they're going to get on Twitter and on Facebook and comment about the movie they just saw, and create a load of buzz about that film, so that when it does premiere at a festival or comes out in the cinemas, there's already a footprint for it, shall we say.
So this is not necessarily some big new Spielberg $200 million movie, is it?
Could be.
Oh. Okay, wait a minute. One of the things you want to do is to generate interest in the movie so that they can be entered into bigger film festivals. Spielberg doesn't need bigger film festivals. He can just walk in.
No, that's true, but it could well be the next Spielberg.
Right, okay, fair enough. So basically what happens is this. People buy tickets for a film and they've got no idea what they're going to be seeing.
No idea what they're going to be seeing. All they know is that it's going to be good. You're going to have a great experience. You're going to come out, see something fresh, something new, something that nobody else has seen before. You're going to get a totally new cinema experience.
Okay, so how many films are being shown? I mean, is there something to appeal to everybody?
Yeah, absolutely. I think around the world, so we're in 4 cities. We're in Dublin, London, Paris, and Toronto. And over the course of those 4 days, we'll have around 50 films screening.
Oh, wow. Oh, so right. So that's a huge show. So one of the screenings has short films, and there's a 90-minute film and animation and all that, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. So you're not sure if you're going to see short films, or you might see music videos, you might see animations, documentaries, or a feature film in there as well. It's completely hidden, but we do have a complete gamut of selection. Okay,
so besides the excitement and besides the laugh, I presume what you want to do is to encourage people to, I don't know, to take more interest in smaller film festivals.
Yeah, basically. I mean, we run other film festivals in the UK, and we found that a lot of people weren't taking a chance on some of the lesser-known titles. If it didn't have a big star in it, or if it hadn't already played at a number of festivals and created a buzz, then there were very few people just coming in off the street to check those films out. And we loved some of these movies. We were like, these are the most amazing films we've seen, and everyone coming out of the screenings was saying they're amazing. We've got to tell people about this. Why didn't more people turn up? We thought, well, let's try and see if people want to come and see a different experience and come away talking about those movies, to then encourage them to attend other festivals.
So, in other words, creating a buzz is really what it's all about. Instead of having, people write about it in movie magazines or on television or whatever, what you want to do is offer a lot of exposure to a lot of independent films. The industry press aren't necessarily invited, I presume, so you're hoping that an awful lot of this is done through word of mouth and social media. Why do you want to do it like this? Is it because you think there's a certain amount of credibility from that level of excitement or that level of kind of interest than there would be from the normal kind of outlets?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, all the independent films, they're all vying for attention. Everyone's up against Spielberg when it comes to getting their films reviewed or talked about in film magazines and with traditional press. And so social media really has become the platform for independent filmmakers to be able to get themselves heard and get a bit of buzz created about their movie. And so this is a way for people to really hit the ground running and have a load of buzz before their films come out, before anyone's even reviewed it. So there's just a lot of positivity, a lot of positive momentum behind your film, so that people do sit up and take notice when you do announce it.
Well then, since you have all the entries for this year, what about next year? What kind of person and who is invited to submit a movie?
Anyone and everyone. If you've made a movie, no matter how big or how small, this festival's for you. This is a chance to get your film screened in a fantastic venue, or many fantastic venues around the world, and get some exposure and buzz created for your movie. So we have films that were made for £50. We have films that were made for a couple of £100,000. So really, we are looking for anyone and everyone to get involved.
All right, well then, finally, if people want to go, today that is, how much does it cost and where can they get tickets?
So we're at the movies at Dundrum today, and we've got a screening at 11 o'clock and a screening at 7 o'clock, totally different lineups at both. The morning screening is €8 a ticket, and then €10 a ticket for the evening screening, and there's an after party as well after the final screening tonight.
Okay, so the Hidden Film Festival today, July the 6th, that is 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. at Movies at Dundrum in Dublin. Stuart Brennan, thanks a million for talking to us, Stuart.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
All
Thank
right.
you so much for having me on.
All right, good luck.